Hi there. This is Sister Crystal here with Classic Hip Hop Storage Box. And today I come to you because I want to wish singer Natalie Cole a happy birthday. Natalie Cole would have turned 69 years young today, February 6, 2019. Natalie Cole was born on February 6, 1950 in Los Angeles, California, to the parents of, well, her parents are Nat King Cole and Maria Cole, and both of her parents were singers. And as most people know, her father, Nat King Cole, he was basically known as being one of the first black men to have their own television show on TV. Well, Natalie Cole, she pretty much spent the beginning part of her life just trying to find out what she wanted to do. And surprisingly, she really didn't want to go into singing at first. And unfortunately, after her father died at the young age of 45 of cancer in 1965, her relationship with her mom, Maria, was strained. And throughout that relationship, well, she ended up going to school, Natalie Cole, and she actually went to school for child psychology. So she really wasn't trying to go into music, and part of that was really she was just trying to find her own way in life, which is understandable. However, during a summer break in the early 1970s, she had did a internship for some musicians or something, and she started singing a little bit around the people. And her one of her former husbands, Marvin Yancey, he was a songwriter and worked with a lot of people. So he helped to get her first record deal with Capitol Records, and that was in the mid 1970s. And she put out one of her first albums, which I can't think of the name right now, but some of her biggest hits, some of Natalie Cole's biggest hits include, but are not limited to, This Will Be, I've Got Love on My Mind, Our Love, and Inseparable. Also, Natalie Cole was the first black artist to win a Best New Artist award from the Grammys. Unfortunately, I would say there was a bit of controversy. Now, Natalie Cole, when she passed away in 2015, there was another singer, and I can't think of their name. It was a male singer. It was a man. I can't think of their name, and I don't want to say the wrong name. But another singer passed away like a week after she did, and then the Grammy Awards happened. And part of the controversy was that Natalie Cole didn't even get a mention. She didn't get a musical tribute or anything. The only thing they gave her was like a in memorandum photo or something. And, you know, a lot of people thought it was kind of, I don't want to say disrespectful, but for lack of a better way to put it, disrespectful, considering that not only she was the first black artist to win Best New Artist award from the Grammy, she won a lot of other Grammys. And, you know, she was their Grammy woman. It's like, how could, when she passed away, that they didn't give her a musical tribute, but they gave a musical tribute to someone else who passed away a week after her. I apologize for putting a small rant in here, but that's part of why my heart says I have to make this video. I keep letting these birthdays slip up on me. But yeah, so and from my understanding, I don't think they ever did come back and do a tribute, a proper tribute to the late great Natalie Cole, which is a shame. See, that's why people like myself, even though I'm a small, I have a small platform here on YouTube, we have to be the ones to keep our star's name out there and in memorandum. And so that's why I'm doing this birthday tribute in remembrance of the stars. And today is no exception. I'm doing this in loving memory of the late great Natalie Cole. She was a singer, songwriter, and actress. She also had a made for TV movie that came out in early 2000 called Living for Love. And she actually starred in it. And the movie was about her life, about her struggles with addiction and her struggles to come out of the shadow of her father, the late, great Nat King Cole. And she actually managed to do that very well. And in 1990, I think she also won a lot of awards for her Unforgettable album, which was a tribute slash duet with her late father. And it was very, it was just a genius the way that they put it together. And from my understanding, before the album Unforgettable came out in 1990, Natalie Cole was already doing some little voice tracks with her father's voice in small little shows like in Los Angeles, but then they decided to go ahead and make a full album in 1990. But when she was doing that in Los Angeles, I think Las Vegas, I'm sorry, this was in the early 1980s, so she had already started doing some duets a little bit in some of her shows, and then they decided to put it on the album years later, and so that's what you got. Also, she had one son who unfortunately passed away in 2017 at age 39. His name was Robert Yancey. And what was another thing? And before she passed away in 2015, she had found out she was diagnosed with hepatitis C. And that's a kind of I think it's like a blood disease that you can get it from sharing needles and everything. And actually she was clean for like over 20 years or something like that. But unfortunately from her drug use back in the late 70s and early 1980s, there was a virus or something that lay dormant in her body for many years. And then it came back in 2008. She was able to get a kidney transplant in 2009. She was able to live a fairly good life after that. So again, this is a happy birthday tribute to Natalie Cole. One of my favorite songs by her is called La Costa. It's very short song. It's like less than 3 minutes long or something like that. But it's very calming song. And it just have the sounds of like water waves and all that. I just love that song. I love a lot of her songs. Our Love, that's another one of my favorite ones too from her. So just in the comments, just say what are your favorite songs by Natalie Cole and her albums. What are the best memories you have of her and all of that. And she just had those eyes too. Those eyes was just like, oh my God. Just beautiful, beautiful eyes, great smile. So we love you. Hate that we can't be here to actually celebrate your 69th birthday, but we have your music, and your legacy will always be here through your fans and family and all of that. So this is Sister Crystal with Classic Hip Hop Storage Box. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, take care.